Hello, it's me with Barbalicious. How you guys doing? Hi. So tonight I'm doing pork chops with a mushroom sauce. I got rice cooking, and then I'm gonna do like some roasted tomatoes too. So I have a little pork roast here. All I'm gonna do is take off this fat skin here. So you can either do it this way, or when you cut them into little pork chops, you can cut the fat off that way too. So I'm just going to do it this way because it's easy and fast for me. So you just go very lightly. Don't push into it, otherwise you go right into the meat. You don't want to take any of the meat off. You just want to take the fat. Just the fatty fat. So, just like that. That's one half. I'm going to go underneath here on this side. Doing the same thing. And I've got my frying pan here. I've got it heating. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to brown the meat first. And then I'll make my mushroom sauce and then put the pork chops back in there to cook in the sauce. But I want to brown them first. So, but I'll take this off here, which I've almost got it. So there we go. I'll just toss that into the garbage. And then this here you can cut to any size that you want. I'm going to do mine kind of sort of thick, a couple inches like that. Good little size pork chop. You got 2, 3, and 4. So that one's still touched. Okay, so then you can lightly season them if you want. So I'm just gonna turn this way, and I'm gonna do garlic and some pepper, like yummy, a little bit of salt, and I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more. Pick up my knife. Rice is cooking. I did up some of that wild rice again. So I'm just going to put oil in the bottom of my pan here. Because you want them to fry. I don't want them to, so when it hits the pan, I want them to go and have them fry up and get crisp on them is what I want. I want them to get nice and golden brown and crispy. So then we'll season this side. So I have my wild rice in the back cooking, and I put it in with chicken stock. So it's that mellow. So we'll have those frying up. And I'm going to clean up my mess here, get my stuff ready because I'm going to start cutting mushrooms and stuff. So I'm just going to fry these up and then I'll show you everything. Okay, so these are browning up nicely. I'm just going to keep browning them. Right now I'm going to do these tomatoes. So it's just a whole tomato, and I'm going to cut them fairly thick. So, and like that. So they're pretty thick, as you can see. See how thick they are? I'm just going to place them down on here, like that. And then you can add cheese to it or whatever you want. I only have marble cheese. So you add a little bit of oil, just like a little bit. You can add pepper. You can season them up however you want. That's how you can do Italian seasonings. You can do like whatever. We'll do a little bit of salt. I'm going to do a little bit of rosemary. Just touch this in my hand a little bit and do a couple little flakes, or you can do thyme too. parmesan would be good too. So a little bit like that. And then a little bit of basil. And then I'm just going to put these in the oven and I'm going to slow roast them. And they'll come out and you just eat them like that. I'm going to put a little bit of cheese on each of them. So the cheese will melt. Lots of cheese would probably be way better than this, but this is what I have, so this is what they get. So yeah, so then I'm just going to put those in the oven and I'll slow roast them at like, I don't know, about 400. And it'll take, you know, a few minutes to slow roast. So I'm just going to check on my meat here. See, it's how it's brown on both sides. I'm going to take it off. I've got a plate sitting over here. And then I'll take these off and let them sit here. And then to this here, I'm going to cut up mushrooms and put mushrooms and stuff in here. So I'm just going to put this over here for now. And set my oven. There, so it preheats. I got some mushrooms here. Got the oil going in there. And all the juices from the pork, which is fine. So I'm just going to give these a choppy chop. Here, I don't need those tomatoes anymore. And if you wanted to, you can even add onion into this too if you want to the sauce. I'm just going to do plain mushrooms. And I'm going to add mushroom soup because that's how Ryan likes it. If it was me, I would do a straight mushroom sauce, like almost like a homemade mushroom soup. But I was told that I don't make very good mushroom soup. That's the one thing I was told, do not make any more. You don't make it good. So, I will do it this way. Okay, so I'll get my little spoonage out. Stir up these mushrooms. So these I'm just browning them up just to give flavor. You want some flavor in there. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to it. Okay. Now when you do your mushroom soup, you can add cream or milk or whatever, so I'm just going to add a little bit of milk into this pan. Just do the bottom of it. And just so the mushrooms have flavor to flavor the stuff with it. Add a little bit more. And just fill the bottom, and I'm going to let these cook down into the sauce here, into the milk, I guess. You can even use sour cream if you wanted to, or cream cheese. Cream cheese, ooh, cream cheese would be good in here too. It'd be like a mushroom. Ooh, maybe that's what I'll do. I'm going to add some cream cheese into this, gosh. That will be real good. So I'm just going to cut here. I'll throw that in there. Oh, what a brilliant idea that was. So I'll just get this going. I'm just going to play with this and get it all creamed up. And then I will come back and show you the next steps. Okay, you know what? I'm going to scrap the idea with that cheese. I'm going to add Parmesan cheese to the tomatoes instead. I think that'll be good. Just put some Parmesan cheese on each of them. I think that'll be way yummier. Way yummier. And then I'm going to take this out, my little grater thing here. I'm going to take a garlic, and I'm going to grate some garlic. And I'm going to add a little bit of garlic on each of them too. I think that'll be really good too. Like that. Just put a bit of garlic on each of them, like so. Oh wow, this will be so good. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, Oh, it's gonna be so good, so good, so good. It's gonna be yummy, yummy in my tummy. Okay, so I'll put this aside. And I'll keep working on this and come back. So I'm gonna add my mushroom soup to this. Canned mushroom soup. Ooh. And get it going. Turn this down just a little bit. And then I'm gonna add the cream to it now. So I already added a bit. So I'll add about 3/4 of a can. Throw it in there. Well, put it in. Can't really throw it in. Then we make this into a cream sauce. Like so. Get rid of these cream cheese chunks still, which they'll melt down here pretty soon. That was such a good idea, adding the cream cheese. Oh, it's exciting now. So, I know Ryan's not gonna like it because it's gonna have chunks of mushrooms in it. Whatever. Get all the mushroom soup in here. Like so. Turn it down. It's on about 300. I'm going to turn it down to about 275. And then I'm going to give it a little tasty taste. See if it needs any seasoning. And yeah, it sure does. Nice some salt. Some pepper. Going, so it'll be yummy and delicious. Get another spoonage out, taste it again, see what we're going for. Yeah, that's better. So then I'm just gonna put the pork chops back in here. And I can cook up. It'll take about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna put the pork juice in here too. Just because, you know, I'm that kind of girl. So I'll just let these cook up like this. I'm doing, like I said, I was doing a wild rice, but if you wanted to do like mashed potatoes or whatever, then you can put the potatoes or put the cream like on your potatoes too, right? That'd be good. If you want to do scalloped potatoes, or even if you want to do fried potatoes and just, like you can even cook your scalloped potatoes, like cut the potatoes thin, you can even cook it in with this sauce too. That'd be good. That would be good too. Or you can even put chunks of potatoes in here and cook them in here. Oh wow, why didn't I think of all this? Oh, I'm doing rice, I should have done that. Oh, it would have been way better. Okay, so I got that cooking. I'm gonna put a lid on it. So we'll let this cook for a few minutes and I will clean up my mess and come back when it's all. So these have been in here for about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. I'm just gonna give them a flip here. And they are pretty much cooked. You can tell when they're cooked because when you touch on them, they're hard. Like they're completely hard. So they are cooked, and they don't take long to cook. People think pork takes forever to cook. No, it doesn't. Same like chicken. So these are cooked. Another thing I thought of too afterwards is adding, you could have even added noodles into here, like those egg noodles or something. That would have been good too. But whatever. Different supper, different show. So this is what I'm doing. But all these ideas are now coming and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But we'll do this. So I'm just waiting on the tomatoes now. See, every time I look at the camera, I feel like I'm looking over there, not looking straight on. So if I look straight on, how does that, it looks weird because then I can't see what I'm doing. That's so weird. Okay, so I will check on my tomatoes and play that. I had my tomatoes in there and I put them in at 425. They were in there for about 5 minutes. But now I turned it on to broil because I want to brown the top of them. Because I don't want to flip them because then they'll lose all that stuff. So I'm just going to brown them and get all the stuff all going. So just about done.